Hey family, how y'all doing today? I hope you're having a beautiful day whenever this message find you, okay? I opened the deck on the world card, okay? Now, before I got on here, I wanted to go in a totally different direction than I was led, okay? So I feel like that's so synchronistic to what's going on. I also was hearing something about an unexpected visitor, like a surprise. This could be a person coming from the military. This could also be an unexpected visit from a child or from family member that live across the world somewhere. Maybe you don't live at home. I was also getting like at home as in where you were born or where you're from. You travel. This could be like somebody coming from overseas or from a different country to come live in the U.S. and then they got some family that's gonna surprise, like a surprise pop-up or vice versa. Someone's name could be Mason. I'm also hearing Michelin tires, all year round tires. Someone's name could be Mahogany. Welcome to the portal of alignment if you're new to the channel, okay? I just had like a That's So Raven moment just then, just shuffling and trying to scan, you know, the ethers to see what's going on, see what would drop, all right? I'm also getting like this energy of somebody reaching like, I'm hearing like a plateau, but I'm not getting like a boulder or a stop. It's like somebody who reached a point where they pretty much satisfied with where they are in life. It's like you've reached a certain amount of your goals and it's like, what's next? Or someone could be thinking like, what if I actually do reach all of my goals? Then what's next? It's like this energy of the chase, but spirit is reminding you to just be humble in where you are, and not in a sense where not to be bold, right? But in a sense where it's like one step at a time, one day at a time. You don't want to think too far ahead when the present moment is forever, literally. When I say literally, I mean it. The present moment is literally forever. Days and time and all of these things that we have to keep track of time is just a man-made system, okay? Something about the seasons. A season for a reason. I did have other few channel messages, but they're not quite coming. So let's just see. And the next 24 hours, what can they expect? Ooh, you have a very important decision to make. I don't know why I'm here, head over heart. Something about a white dress or purity. Something here about a cleanse as well. Nature sounds just got very prominent. When I press, it's like when I press play, everything gets prominent. I also noticed yesterday when I was just chilling at home or whatever, and I had on this long sleeve sweater, and I was like, man, it's hot in here, and I took the sweater off, and it sounded like my ears heard better. So I don't know what that was about. I didn't have anything covering my head or my ears, but I was definitely covered, like my arms, right? And I'm like, how is it now that I can hear better? Yo, that's not a coincidence. It's something about you being open, something about you making space, something about your senses heightening within the next 24 hours, and some sort of decision leading you to happiness, or something that really rocks your world or changes your world. This could even have something to do with money, or this could have something to do with your security or your stability. This could even be self-security, okay? You know, the word insecure usually denote the total opposite in which is broken down, because in would mean to go in, within, right? Secure, talk about security, inner security. So why is insecure a derogatory term, basically? Again, it don't got to be a cuss word to be a derogatory. Anyway, something about the root words. Okay. Why is it that as soon as I want to record, everything is just going on? So I feel like whoever this message is for, so I can hear it in the back too, great. And you know what? I'm gonna keep all of that in, because initially my background music was a little too loud. All right, and it's not even that loud. It's just that I don't know. It's like my senses heighten when I press the red button. Press the red button. Bet on red. So someone could be going to the casino and you may be stuck like, man, what choice should I make? Or, I don't know. This is like betting on security. Red represent the root chakra. Betting on your own inner security. You bet it on yourself. I'm going to keep those in because I feel like it's so synchronistic. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of distractions, a lot of noise around you to try to distract you from something that you focused on. But the fact that you're keeping your focus and you're depending on the security that you've built within, it's changing something for you. I'm going to keep these. There's something about you needing to get rest, because you could be missing out on a lot of downloads because of your lack of sleep. I'm also getting something about radiation poison. Okay? And this ain't necessarily got to mean that you've been through a radiation machine. It could be, though. All right, radiation also is from the phone. Okay? Something about heavy metals here. I'm also getting a scholar, getting some rest because you got some sort of test. Or this is like, yeah, in the next 24 hours, you may be met with some sort of spiritual test. And it's going to be imperative that you get enough rest. Okay? So I feel like this is going to be a message that's heard today. And something's going to occur tomorrow. Like the next 24-hour cycle start tomorrow. All right? Something here very immediate. Is what I try to focus on. All right, this definitely has something to do with spirituality, like a spiritual test. This could even be getting like a download in your sleep, or being able to do something in your sleep, or you doing something and making money in your sleep. Or again, this is giving me this energy of dreaming of lottery. This is giving me the energy of dreaming of the lottery numbers and hitting it, right? It don't necessarily mean that that's the case. I'm just getting this vibe of you dreaming of something, almost like deja vu. And it was a dream that you know it's a dream. It seems so far-fetched. This is either occurring in the next 24 hours or you're going to get confirmation about this in the next 24 hours. I'm also hearing like something happens tonight. Something big happens tonight. Sleep is going to be imperative. I'm also hearing beauty sleep. Sleeping during beauty hours. Going to sleep early. Something about time management. I keep with this Page of Pentacles feel this energy of a scholar, of being really smart, at something when it comes to spirituality, of being in touch with your inner, I almost wanted to say inner soul, inner self, inner sun, inner light, light being. The sun is on the board. You got two major arcanas, the sun and the world, which symbiotically work together. That's not a coincidence. So something about you co-creating something here. Watching, I'm literally seeing somebody with a wand, and they're wanding life around them, like something that was very desolate, dead. I was hearing the Sahara Desert, something that was dry, and then you got this spirit that just come out of nowhere, dancing with its beauty, and as it dances, pieces of its aura is dropped or left behind, which also grows life. It's like even when that essence is not with that person, when it's left behind, it still sprout some sort of seed or leave something here behind. So this could be also information that you are being downloaded. Information is being uploaded to you, and you're passing it somehow, some way. Even when your mouth is closed, like people are even able to learn from your presentation. So this is like showing up and showing out in the quietest way, which is so effortless. And I don't know, it's just like this, it's a beauty about it. And it's crazy because I feel turned on, but not in a sexual way, by this energy. So I feel like this is how people feel about you. I don't know why I'm getting like a quirky sexiness. I'm not quite understanding, but hey, maybe this yeah, I don't even know what to say. So I get this energy of a flirt here. I definitely get the energy of a flirt. I'm hearing you're a big flirt. Something about your zodiac sign. They be like, oh, you a such and such. Oh yeah. So whoever's zodiac sign is a big flirt. There's something here about a Taurus that could be significant, and you needing to switch something up, or you switch something up. This Hierophant is a person with their hands basically manipulating these people's mind, right? This person is playing with their magic and playing with their own soul, manipulating the energy for themselves. See, there's a difference when you are purposely manipulating energy, and this could even be a form of siphoning it out of people, versus her hands is focused on what's in her hands and it's in front of her heart, right? She's connected to the cosmos under a pillar of balance. So this is reminding me of the Justice card as well, and how magic is made for self. It's made for manipulation of self. Like when you're doing certain things, when you're trying to attract certain things, you doing those things with the intent to create purely from your heart, versus somebody seeing light in another person and they try to siphon that light and use their light to fund themselves. Like, it's a difference. Okay, you carry some sort of light here. Green could talk about nature. Usually when, you know, my old self would associate that instantly with money, right? But I instantly also heard nature as well. So something here about taking your focus away from what was created as a distraction and putting your focus on the blueprint. This could even be a situation where you end up, and somebody's calling me, and I'm seeing 555 in the number. Okay. So there's definitely change. I'm hearing an abrupt change. Yo, I thought this was the magician, the way this energy was moving around this person, but it's actually the hermit, because I didn't actually pay attention to what it said. Okay, but again, the hermit will things in. Yo, I can't help but, should I say that? All right, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay, cloaked with this purple energy, which to me represent divinity. It also represents royalty, with a star above its crown. I also can't help but to notice that this is like a chimera. This is not giving one person. This is giving two. I don't know why. If you look at it, it give one, okay, but it can also give two. Two-spirited, double-spirited. I'm hearing I can't decide. You could be somebody that's like very indecisive, but when you finally make a decision, it's done. Ain't no stopping you is what I just heard. Yeah, you put your feet down on something. With this Emperor, yes. Stability, Two of Cups. And someone wants to merge and work together with you. Because of this magic. Because of your essence, this thing that you carry. Alright, I want to take this. Alrighty. So we got the Two of Swords, and every time I see that, I see head over heart. I also see the Sun card looking at this Two of Swords as if someone is reflecting on a decision that they made and how they made the right decision, and they glad that they made this decision. Someone could also be on like a weight loss journey, because I noticed that this girl is a little bit thicker than this one as we go along the story. Okay, the world, traveling, astral traveling, sitting outside. She's also walking on top of a globe here. I'm hearing the world is my oyster. So I do see happiness in the next 24 hours. I see travel. Wow, you got the Star card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards. So the number 6 could be significant. I'm hearing hefty, hefty, hefty. All right, so health and wellness could be significant, but healthy. All right, eating healthy could be significant. Healthy habits, healthy thoughts, healthy movement, putting something into action and not just thinking about it. So something here that you were thinking about in the next 24 hours, there's going to be some action put behind it, even if it's just you writing down the plan and taking it out of your mind. Okay, that's a form of action. You're putting things into play, into perspective, organizing, sorting things out. Virgo energy. I'm also picking up on an Aries. Okay, in the next 24 hours, there's something here that's growing in your garden that's going to sprout out of nowhere. Or it's like you didn't, I don't know. This could be like planting a seed and forgetting that you planted it. And then because of whatever this is, it took a little while to, I'm hearing germinate. This could be like a grapevine. You know, it take a while to actually grow grapes. The vine have to grow first. It has to be in a comfortable environment. Yeah. Okay, I'm also getting this energy of digging into your memory. Something here, something's gonna trigger a memory. Now, if this is not like this lifetime awakened memory, this is like a memory in your blood here with this Star card. This woman is walking on water. And the star is now in her heart. It went from in her head, the spirit, to in her heart, the physical. It's like the heart is the beats The consciousness of the soul. It's your consciousness that keep your cells moving. Yo, that shit is crazy to even think about, how something, who and what I am is not this body, but that same thing is what's keeping this body alive. So I'm getting like sudden realizations, things that it was just a fragment. Like this is reminding me of like little quotes. All of a sudden you start thinking about that quote and it all makes sense. Something in the next 24 hours, something's gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense why you had to make that decision. It's all gonna make sense why you had to go outside that day and go that route that day. It's all gonna make sense why you shine. It's all gonna make something's about your radiancy is gonna make sense. I feel this energy of you appreciating yourself more. Being at ease, being comfortable. This energy is being circulated around this person. Kind of like a black hole or like a portal. But it's one that they've created for themselves, and they're able to pull from this portal for stability. This is like being able to pull information from the ethers to be able to survive here on Earth in ways than just channel messages. Information as deep as how a tree just grows out of nowhere, because it all had to begin somewhere. And it was the thought. The thought manifested to the physical. The environment was created. Or was because I'm a firm believer in what they give you is usually half the truth or inverted. So if they telling me that the earth came first, was it really, or was it the person and then the environment was constructed or reconstructed to match what that entity needed to live? I don't know. It's just my thoughts, okay? And look, I was talking about head over heart the whole time, and that's what they speak of. Swords inside of the heart. It talk about a mental battle between what you need to do and what you want to do. Okay? You got the star card. It's funny how everything is just coming together. You got the world, you got the sun, you got the stars. That's the cosmos here present. Then you got the distractions and what the influences of that versus self-influence, right? Because this is someone influences someone else's mind to distract them from who they really are, the star, a creator of universes, not just a participant in it. Okay, yeah, we live in a universe, but we are also a universe, okay? This universal song. I've watched plenty of videos where laughter is universal. It's the energy, it's the frequency that emits. Even if you don't know the language of that person, you can tell by what's going on and what you are observing, what's kind of happening. Whether it's beautiful, whether it's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get one more of these, and then I'm gonna pick some zodiac oracle. Okay, I'm hearing something about a dream lover here. There's something very prominent about the dream realm for you and you needing to sleep. Something about your dreams coming back within the next 24 hours. Something about something you asked for and forgot about coming in the next 24 hours. Is bringing me back to that seed that was planted in the garden that you forgot about, and now you got a whole new plant. Okay? Something about you making a strategic move, a strategic plan, being quiet about something. This is definitely tying this up, this read up with these cards in general, because you got somebody that took 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, because it's 2 yellow ones. Excuse me, 3 yellow, which is solar plexus. 1 orange, which is the sacral. A red root is purple, light purple, so that, and dark purple. A lot of solar energy here. Soul. So the universe, as is the soul. Okay, so back to these, something about your kundalini. I'm also getting like inner worship, worshiping oneself, not to the point of narcissism, but to the point of confidence, soul. Something here connecting to your soul and your dreams. Someone could also feel like their dreams are hijacked, or something's blocking their vision here. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing your vision get clearer within the next 24 hours regarding something. It has a lot to do with self and what's going on around you, as far as what you are creating for yourself. Who you are. Something about you incubating here. Yeah, creating for yourself. Let's see what's going on. Dear John, as soon as I open the deck, you could be rejecting someone in the next 24 hours, telling them the whole card truth. So, the hard, cold truth. Someone could be feeling rejected because of some sort of truth that's revealed. Okay, it's time. I'm also getting you are protected. Okay, something about this spring, or something springing into action. Someone could also be discovering some sort of water source. I'm seeing someone scout out land and they're looking for a piece of land with the perfect water source. Or you could be living on top of some land and you discover like a water well or something like that. I'm also hearing an infinite well, an infinite amount of abundance. It's all in the way you think. Someone is definitely being transformed. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. Okay, I'm hearing golden hour, that song. Okay, and your golden hour is forever. Wow. Your 24 hours is forever. I don't know. This is just making me think about time. Ooh, you got a rainbow. Look at this. I don't know why I just got so fucking excited. Okay, the rainbow talk about a wish being granted. It talk about serendipity, blessings, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck. Again, it says patience. So I feel like you've been waiting a long time for something. And it's here. It's here. It's happening. Wow. I feel so good. And I'm happy for you. And I'm not sure what this is because it's going to be different for everybody. But I feel so abundant. I feel so recognized by the cosmos. I feel like I'm tapping into somebody where you could have felt forgotten, or you could have been feeling that way and trying to find your best way to forget. Like, sometimes we tend to feel forgotten when we're not seeing what we want to see. But we have to also realize that when we put ourselves in desperate positions, we only reap desperate situations. Okay, but this talk about hope, good luck, promise. It says God send. or I want to say God sent, okay? It says creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. Wow. Number 9, you could be a Cancer. You could have recently saw a rainbow. Something about the gold at the end of a rainbow here. It says the water barrier, which is an Aquarius, which they say Aquarius is air sign, but that don't seem right to me. Okay, so definitely something about an olive branch, surrendering some sort of truth here. An agree to disagree, a treaty. So you could be looking over some sort of contract within the next 24 hours. Something about surrendering here. Surrendering to your faith, surrendering to your magic, surrendering to your power. I heard only 3. Okay, so the number 3 could be significant. All right, something is very, very likely to happen for you. Okay, someone could be getting a new phone within the next 24 hours. Okay, someone could be getting their hair done. You got a hammock here. The number 4 again shows up, which talk about relaxation. She's also laying on top of a rainbow. These cards are rainbow filled. Wow. Everything is coming together. I'm hearing tying the knot. Okay, someone could be currently walking their dog. Okay, but you have the hammock. You could be buying a hammock within the next 24 hours, sitting in your hammock within the next 24 hours, cleaning it. Okay. There's a package that's going to be delivered to you within the next 24 hours that is unexpected. You thought it was going to come next week. I'm getting 24 to 48 hours, an unexpected package. I'm also getting like you have a secret admirer. Someone's dog could be black. You have rest. Someone could have named their dog Black or Blackie. Or maybe this is a nickname for someone else. Okay. You got rest, relax, time off. Your day could, what? It could be your day off within the next 24 hours. Or you like, damn, I got one more day and then I get a day off from work. Okay, vacationing. It says waiting, suspended between 2 things in limbo. Self-actualization is what I've been speaking of this whole time. And Spirit is confirming it because they just fell out of my hand. Recovery. This could be from some sort of surgery or recovery from withdrawal symptoms. This could be from some sort of drug or a way of thinking. Okay, one more and then I'm out of here. Okay, I'm hearing it's summertime. You got yoga. All of these relaxing cards. Okay, suspended between 2 things is what we started out with. But I feel like there's this energy of if you just relax. Yo, did I not talk about a proposal or something earlier? A contract or an agreement? Someone could be meeting the love of their life within the next 24 hours. Or someone that you're going to deeply be in love with. And it don't necessarily have to be romantic. But there's this energy of relaxation. Okay? These came out together though. The number 5 together, which is an odd number. So yeah, there could have been some type of point. There's a contract here with a person. This could even be a marriage where somebody told you one thing, but it turned out to be something else. Or you thought one thing, you signed a contract without reading the fine print, and it turned out to be something else. So there's a warning. There's something here about a warning with a contract. And there was 2 messages that I was meant to get off of that. Okay. But yeah, you could be an earth sign, or this person could be an earth sign, and something about strategic planning. And with that being said, I will let you guys go. Okay, thank you. If you made it to the end of this message, the theme of this message seemed to be rainbows, okay? My other phone is dead. So I'll look up what rainbows mean and probably put the words on the screen. Okay, something is coming together. It's all coming together for you really beautifully. Prepare to be surprised. Something about an anointing is going to be very evident within the next 24 hours. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I put this on top of this with this world and this rainbow. It's like this rainbow is being shined from your energy on the globe, and it's wrapping itself around the world, and you're becoming the world, or becoming one with the world, or there's certain realization that you are the world. You create the world. You create your world. You are a part of a universe. You are universal consciousness. Life and death all in one, because your body get rid of waste every day, but it still pumps blood. Something about a heartbeat. This could be the heartbeat of a child, and connecting on a spirit level and not through computers or technology. Anywho, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you are looking for anything as far as a personal, everything is in the description box. Waiting for you, baby. Okay, see you later. See you later, alligator. Peace. Oh, put some rainbows in the comments if you made it to the end of this video. Peace.